I played League of Legends for the first time since Season 9. Here's how it went. There are some games that never really leave you. You uninstall them, you swear you're done, you move on to other games, other genres, other addictions. But every now and then, something reminds you they exist. And before you know it, you're staring at the download button, wondering if maybe, just maybe, it wasn't as bad as you remember. For me, that game is League of Legends. The last time I played League of Legends was back in Season 9. Back then, I still knew what was happening. I knew the champions, I knew the items, I knew roughly who was broken and who wasn't. I understood why people were flaming each other in chat. Most importantly, I understood how to actually play the game, and I was pretty fucking good. So Season 8 was the last time I properly played League. Um, I didn't finish my placement games of Season 9 because I got banned for toxicity. So I've always had this love-hate relationship with this game. I wanted to play this a couple seasons back. I didn't. Long story short, I gave in and I downloaded it and installed it today. And the first thing that hit me wasn't the gameplay, it wasn't the champions, it wasn't even the community, it was this god-awful client. I'll give Riot credit where it's due. The client looks a lot better than I remember. It's kinda clean, it's easier on the eyes. Everything feels modern, but it feels so bloated. I've got shit in here I have never even fucking heard of. I don't want to install, I don't want to play. It's in my fucking face. It's just unnecessary. Just let me install League. Just League, nothing else. And then I finally get into League, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm looking for ranked. Every button leads to another button. Every menu leads to 3 more menus. There are events, passes, missions, currencies I've never fucking heard of. Skins, promotions, bundles, notifications going off left, right, and center. I thought I'd actually opened a mobile game by mistake. It was just ridiculous. But I'm guessing this is normal if you've been playing continuously. For someone who disappeared for a number of years and randomly come back, it felt like walking into your childhood bedroom and discovering somebody had converted it into an airport terminal, for example. So anyway, I spent a lot longer than I'd like to admit looking for ranked, because that's what you do when you haven't played a game in years. You jump straight back into ranked. Apparently you don't, because when I eventually found it, I was devastated to find out I have to play 10 games of unranked, something I've not done in years, before I can unlock the holy grail that is ranked. Now, I'm not going to give Riot shit for this. I understand why it's done. It's a good implementation. More games need to do this. But honestly, this just added to my confusion. I couldn't find the playlist it was telling me I needed to play. I clicked a few things and I ended up joining a game. I hadn't even picked a champion. Thankfully, I've locked in as Morgana, who will always be my main. She is such a badass. But I have no idea what masteries I'm using. For some reason I've got Ghost and Heal. I haven't got fucking Smite and Flash. But here's what it is. And then I'm in. On the home tab, back here, this just looks so cool. It's so good to see this screen again. I'm just absorbing it at this point. I didn't expect to ever be playing this game again. So I noticed one thing. You start level 3 now. Don't know if it's a playlist or permanent, but won't be here to find out. I don't like that. The shop, this whole recommended thing, pretty cool. Don't know if I like it. Again, it's not going to affect me, to be honest, with only playing one game. The items themselves have changed a lot. There's things in that store that I used to buy that no longer exist from the looks of it. And one thing I was quite proud of, and this probably doesn't speak much volume on the sort of person I am, I was quite impressed with my muscle memory of the ults and shifts on self-casting and leveling up. And I was able to get the first blood, but I did die. Or contribute to the first blood, I should say. And that was pretty cool, because I felt like the combos were there, the whole way I used to play and this mentality and like I say the muscle memory, it was all still there. This old man still has it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried my team were gonna be like dog shit and I was gonna have to carry, or there's gonna be like the other team are gonna be so much better and I'm gonna get slaughtered and I'm gonna get flamed. But no, my team was really good and quite friendly, quite helpful. The ADC wasn't the greatest ADC I've ever seen, but I was glad to have him over the Jinx we were playing against. The Jinx we were playing against, I'm going to assume is quite young, quite eager to get kills. I was missing shots I probably wouldn't have missed before, but I'm an old man, leave me alone. But another thing that really felt nice, I was able to pick this game up, get into a game with some difficulty, but once I was in, it just felt like I'd never been away. The map's changed, yes, there's probably things in here I didn't see, experience. I'm probably missing out on a shit ton of stuff, but the core principle of the experience and core experience itself, core gameplay, is still there. It's not changed. I'm not gonna lie, I miss it. I do miss this game. I love this game for bits. I have tens of thousands of hours on this bad boy. I do not want to go back down that rabbit hole, but it was good fun. Great experience to play again. Don't know if I'm ever going to play it again, to be honest. I don't really want to get into that toxic mindset again. But it was really cool to see that, for example, this guy has picked Jinx, and you know, I thought that'd be a better ADC than that. I didn't expect to see Jax either. Aurelian, you know, all these cool champions that people used to play are still like, I'm gonna say first choice, which is really cool, really wholesome. And I know I have literally just said I don't want to be playing this game non-stop again, but there is a big part of me that just wants to install again and just no life the fuck out of ARAM. I'm getting way too distracted, apologies guys. So my first game is going to end in a victory. We are going to make the team rage quit. So I know full well if I play another game, I'm going to get the shittest teammates. I'm going to get fucked over. I'm not going to enjoy it like I have this game. So I am going to call it a day there with League. Unless I can be tempted to reinstall and get back on ARAM. That is so much fun.